Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about Canadian Supplementary Information Request form. This form is usually asked by the IRCC to provide some information to the Canadian Embassy before they make a decision about your student visa request. When you plan for a PhD or research-based degree, typically for these programs in Canada, you have to provide some other information after you submit your application to the IRCC. A student usually receive an email from the IRCC that they need to provide a supplementary information request form and also a CV. That's typically the requested information by the IRCC. And in this video, I'm going to talk and tell you how to fill out the form and why it's necessary to provide your CV. It doesn't matter that you already submitted your CV in the application. You have to provide your latest CV again as requested, and how you can upload and submit the form. I'm going to explain it a little more here so it could be clear for you as an applicant. Okay, this is the typical letter you may receive from IRCC to provide the required information. It starts with this sentence and asks you for CV, resume, and also a completed supplementary information request form. About CV and resume, it doesn't need to be Canadian Common CV. You can prepare your CV in any template of your interest. And about the supplementary information request form, this form is available in the second page of this letter. You have to fill this form and then submit the required information, I mean the CV and this filled form, to the embassy. How to fill this form? You should write your file number. That's a 10-character word. Usually start with an S. In your application, you can find this information. Your name and surname and intended field of study. For example, you are going to study a PhD in chemical engineering. You should type PhD in chemical engineering here. And if you know your proposed thesis, for example, the subject of the thesis that you're going to study in Canada, you should write the subject here. If you do not know about the subject, you can ask your supervisor about the information. You can ask what is the subject of the research that's going to be studied or investigated in Canada. And also the intended supervisor, the name and surname of the supervisor in Canada, who you already talked to pursue your PhD or master with him or her. And the web page of the professor should also be typed here. Supervisor can be any person who you studied with them in the past. It can be the supervisor of your bachelor thesis, your master thesis, or any other program. This applicant is from Iran, so you see Iran in this section. If you are from different country, you will see some of your home country information here. About the list of publication and research papers, you have to mention all the research publication. It can be a journal paper, a conference paper, or report, or book, or translation, or also the thesis. If you have not made any journal or conference publication, you have to name the subject of your thesis and also about the publication place. It can be a university press, and the year of publication can be also the year that you defended your thesis. About the source of funding, it can be a self-fund or university scholarship or research assistantship, teacher assistantship, or any source of fund. You should name them all here. And finally, about your plan after graduation, if you already communicated with a specific company or organization to hire you after graduation, you can name it here and mention your duties and the person who will hire you. You can name them all here. Okay, after you complete this form, you can log in into your account and submit the required information. For example, I log in into account of one of my clients. You see a new part, view submitted application or upload documents in the top. you can click on this link and directed into the section that you can upload the required documents. When you click on this link, you will see two new parts is editable, so you can click on the upload file and submit the required document to the embassy. For CV resume, you can upload file from here, and about requested information form, you can upload from here.